is shady, spits his flow. Nuts they go, macadamian they go so ballistic. Whoa, he can make them look like bozos. He's wondering if he should spit this slow. Fuck no, go, cause Cuff just runneth over. Oh no, he ain't had him a boss like this since the last time that he overdosed. They've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to poke his nose back into the game, and they know rap will never be the same as before. Bashing in the brains of these hoes and establishing a name as he goes. The passion and the flame is ignited. You can't put it out once we light it. This shit is exactly what the fuck that I'm talking about when we riot. You dealing with a few true villains who stand inside of the root shoes feeling and spit true feelings until true feelings come flying up out of our mouths. Never mind it. Payback, motherfucker, for the way that you got at me. How's it taste? When I slap the taste out of your mouth with the bass so loud that it shakes the place. I'm Hannibal Lecter, so just in case you're thinking of saving face, you ain't gonna have no face to say by the time I'm through with this place. So Drake's, please, so Drake.
We ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. Make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies, on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. I make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies.
DJ Mimo.
Boys in the hood, it's toys in the hood. Y'all wanna know why it's noise in the hood? Cause it's drugs in the hood, thugs in the hood. Nigga killed the Crip and the blood in the hood. For real. Cause when niggas get tribal, it's all about survival, nobody liable. I got caught by 5-0. Grandmama came to court with her Bible. Call me an animal up in the system. But who's the animal that built this prison? Who's the animal invented nor living? The projects, thank God for Russell Simmons.
Hey yo, Mimo, drop
Thank
that.
God for Sugar Hill. I'm putting a different kind of steel up to my grill. Y'all know what it is, here for your own kids. How these little niggas taking over showbiz.
When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. Make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. I make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies.
Outlaw. Murder, murder, my mind state. Shit ain't changed since my last rhyme. The crime rate ain't declined. Niggas busting shots like they lost their mind. Like 25 to life, never crossed their mind. Tell me young nigga never learned a thing. Dead at 13 cause he yearned to bang. Sipped a lot of flowers, but how could I cry? Tried to warn a little nigga, either stop or die. Mercy is for the weak, when I speak I scream. Afraid to sleep, I'm having crazy dreams. Vivid pictures of my enemies, family time. Y'all forgive me cause it's wrong, but I plan to die. You can take me in heaven and understand I wasn't cheap. Did the best I could, raised in insanity. Or send me to hell cause I ain't begging for my life. Ain't nothing worse than this cursed ass hopeless life. I'm troubled.
When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. Make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. I make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. Make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies, when we ride on our enemies. When we ride on our enemies, on our enemies, on our enemies. I make sure everybody die when we ride on our enemies.
You are now in the mix with DJ Mimo.